Hello Clippers! I am back once again to give you your weekly dose of news and information. I am your host Trojan Santiago and you are watching Trending Klipps. Well Clippers, we have some interesting news and updates for you at this week's episode. Mostly it's all about the government, but again, we hope that you enjoy. So without further ado, here are the top stories of the week. Japan remains Philippines' top source of official development assistance. Senate allows the postponement of Barangay and SK elections. And House approves LGBT bill. The Japanese government remains the Philippines' top source of official development assistance, or ODA, at the end of the first half of 2017. The latest data from the State Planning Agency National Economic and Development Authority, or NEDA, showed. In a statement yesterday, September 22, 2017, NEDA said ODA loans from Japan stood at $4.84 billion as of end June, accounting for 44.83% of the total outstanding amount. ODA loans from the Japanese government are administered by the Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA. NEDA Undersecretary Rolando Tonglapan said that aside from having one of the best loan terms, Japan has been the Philippines' longtime development partner, in which the Philippines have established a strong relationship with the Japanese government. Tunglapan noted that JICA loans under its Special Terms for Economic Partnership, or STEP, have a 40-year payment period, an interest rate of only 0.1% a year for civil works on top of 0.01% for consulting services. Besides Japan, the other top ODA sources were multilateral lenders such as the World Bank with $2.95 billion, that's 27.31% of the end June total, and the Manila-based Asian Development Bank with $2.17 billion with 20.14% share. The outstanding ODA loan portfolio as of June totaled $10.8 billion, with $8.2 billion across 54 project loans, as well as $2.6 billion in 7 program loans. The disbursement level declined to $802.95 billion during the first 6 months from $861.04 million from January to June last year. The disbursement rate nonetheless rose to 86.68% in the first half from 71.38% a year ago. Tungpalan said 23 of the 35 projects approved by the NEDA board so far during the Duterte administration would be financed by ODA. The Senate approved yesterday on third and final reading the bill seeking to postpone the Barangay and Sangguniang Kabataan, or SK elections this October to May next year. With a vote of 17-1, the chamber passed Senate Bill 1584, which is supposed to help the Duterte administration weed out barangay officials involved in illegal drugs. President Duterte certified the measure as urgent, which allowed the Senate to bypass the 3-day rule to allow the bill to be passed on second reading and on third and final reading in just one session. The bill was presented by Senator Richard Gordon, Vice Chairman of the Senate Committee on Electoral Reforms. It also contained a provision that authorizes Duterte to remove barangay officials, including in his drug list, and replace them with officers in charge, or OICs. However, members of the minority bloc, led by Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon, opposed the provisions, which were removed in the final version. Among the 18 senators present during the voting, only Senator Risa Hontiveros voted against the measure. This was the second time the Senate approved the postponement of the Barangay and SK election under the Duterte administration. The House of Representatives on Wednesday, September 20, 2017, approved on third and final reading a bill that aims to protect the rights of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender, or LGBT community. Lawmakers voted 198 to 0 in favor of House Bill number 4982, or the Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity and Expression Equality, or SOGI bill. The measure prohibits and penalizes discriminatory acts by a fine not less than 100,000 pesos and not more than 500,000 pesos, or imprisonment of not less than 1 year but not more than 6 years, or both. It mandates existing women's desks in police stations to be renamed as Women, Children, and LGBTQ+ protection desks to attend to complaints. The measure also orders establishments to make available their existing toilets with facilities designated for persons with disabilities as gender-neutral toilets. It also prohibits publishing information seeking to reveal a person's SOGI without their consent. The bill also penalizes the following acts: gender profiling, denying or revoking a professional or other similar kind of license, clearance except marriage license, issued by the government, denying access to public service, including military service, with SOGI as criteria for human resource action, refusing admission or expelling a person from any educational or training institution, and denying a person access to public or private medical and other health services open to general public. Senator Risa Hontiveros has a similar bill currently pending at the Senate. Lawmakers lauded the passage of the bill, which asserts equal rights for all Filipinos. Transgender lawmaker Bataan Representative Geraldine Roman meanwhile cited how the Philippines trail behind other countries when it comes to the equal treatment for the LGBT community, saying that by living in abroad for some time, she was able to compare the quality of life, and through that, she was able to conclude that there was a lot of work to be done in the Philippines, and LGBT rights would be one of those. Siquijor Representative Ramon Rocamora said he voted for the measure because too many have died simply because of who they are and who they love. And those were the top stories we gathered for this week's episode. Tune in again next time for the latest news and updates. Also, make sure that you follow us on our official Facebook page. That's www.facebook.com/clip.tv, and follow us on Instagram at cliptvph and tweet us at clip_TV. Thank you for watching Trending Klipps with me, Trojan Santiago, your host. See you again next time. Bye-bye.